inside the Bible, Revelation chapter 13, 18. It reads as follows. Hearing his wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it's also the number of a man. This interpretation of Revelation 13, 18, no other than a prominent man, a prominent figure, ex-president of the United States of America, other than Barack Hussein Obama, Prophet Morgief will show you. Just as Daniel in the book of Daniel showed Belshazzar the interpretation of the dream after he took the matter to God, just before Belshazzar planned to destroy all the wise men in Babylon. The God of heaven has given me this wisdom to show forth the world that Barack Hussein Obama is no other than 666. In order to get to the answer of 666, one has to count. In order to count, to disclose or to expose who this beast and man is, one must know how to calculate using English gematria, using Hebrew gematria, and also the Greek. When comprising all this knowledge together, one can clearly see that Barack Hussein Obama, the 44th President of the United States, is and has always been, before Revelation 13, 18 was even written, more than 1,000 years before he was born. He's no other than that prominent individual who on June 26, 2015, deliberately passed the same-sex law of marriage and incurred the wrath and invoked the wrath of God against America, where he resided as the 44th President of America. Revelation 13:18 clearly shows that one must be able to calculate. Let the person who has insight calculate the number of the beast. Quoting the NIV version, the version that Jehovah's Witnesses use. King James Version says count the number of the beast. And the BibleGateway.com says insight. The one who has insight calculate the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man. The NASB version, New American Standard Bible, here is wisdom. Let him who has understanding calculate the number of the beast. The definition of the word calculate, dictionary.com, to determine or ascertain by mathematical methods. Compute. Determine the amount or number of something mathematically. So one must mathematically be inclined to be able to do that. And I clearly can do that. Taking the name Barack, Revelation 13:18. Google. You will clearly find video 1, 2, 3 on the first page of Google, with me clearly showing you mathematical calculations how that Barack Hussein Obama, the 44th President of the United States of America, born on the 216th day of the year in 1961, which is not a leap year. It's no other than a former ruling leader of Mystery Babylon, mentioned in the Bible in Revelations. He is the 1318. His number, his name added 36, confirms that he is the 1318. The 1318 embedded inside his name in the letters RAC, R18, A is 1, and C is 3, is embedded inside his name. The year he was born, and I will demonstrate that his height, 6'1", is connected with Revelations 13:18. This video is referring to no other than the former presiding president of the United States of America, Barack Hussein Obama. His height, 6'1", 185 centimeters. He was born August 4th, 1961. Undoubtedly, the year he was born, 1961, shows on the end his height, 6'1", and the first two numbers of the year he was born, 1961, when reversed, shows 6'1", in reverse. He was born the 216th day of the year, which is in 1961 was not a leap year, making that the 216th day he was born. The year he was born, 1961, 1 times 9 times 6 times 1, when multiplied is 54, showing that at age 54, he would be the president. He was destined to be the president before he was born. This is by God's design, not by the design of man, but by the design of God. He seemed to have rose to that pinnacle of success in such a hasty, fast amount of time because the world is ending the end of time. And thus he had to be that actor that came onto the stage of history at the prescribed time that God in heaven have allowed him to rise in such a quick amount of time to that pinnacle of what man considers success was clearly not the success that man would really think it deems, but is really the beginning and the end of America. For the very fact that he is a part of the LGBT community. And so is Michelle Obama. Clearly, these two individuals had their own hidden agenda. God in heaven knows what their agenda was. And it's clearly nothing but the passing of the same-sex law of marriage, which is capital punishment from God. The Bible clearly says that if a man lies with a man, the punishment is death. That if a woman lied with a woman, the punishment was death. How could he ever have the audacity or the heart, just like Judas Iscariot, to turn against God? When you Google June 26, 2015, it reads, Gay marriage, why June 26th to be a national holiday? A historic day for equality. Five of the four. The Supreme Court ruled 5 out of the 4. 5 minus 4, excuse me. Out of the 9 Supreme Court judges, 5 of them ruled same-sex couples have a constitutional right to be married under the 14th Amendment. Under what law of God, law, do you have a right to do this?
Coincidentally, there's 9 Supreme Court justices. There's 9 months for reproduction on Earth. The beast's name is 18 letters long. Name of a man. Barack Hussein Obama, 18 letters. Coincidentally, 5 out of the 9 Supreme Court justices ruled same-sex law marriage to be legal in the United States. They have a constitutional right to marry. Coincidentally, 5 and 4 is similar to the fact that at age 54, year 2015, Barack is 54 years old. And 216 divided by 4 shows 54. And why June 26th? Why the 26th day? When God added this 26, who did this president get America in trouble with?